What up? When you hear them dogs barking, I mean the pounders in the building. This is GameTime216. I'm Bobby G along with the homie Big Mike. What up, bro?
What's going on?
Hey, and one more Sunday. We don't have disappointment because our season is over. But there actually was some good football this weekend. We're going to talk about it.
Oh man, the best playoffs I've watched in years, dude. I'm telling
Hey,
you, the fact that every game came down to the final 3 minutes, that's great football.
hey, there's always next year for us, though. And we're going to talk about it, man. Coaching search still going on. Coaching surf still going on. We're going to talk about that. Cavs, hey, they split with the Wolves. Uh, Heartbreak on Friday, but hey, Saturday?
I like how they did that though. They were like, hold on. They held them to pretty much what the Wolves scored on Friday, and then they upped it 20 points on Saturday for themselves.
There you go. And they got the Jazz tonight. You know, is this just another fool's goal? Whereas we're trying to carry that momentum. We're going to talk about that as well. But, before we get into anything, hey, just do us the biggest favor before we get started. Click, click, click. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next time that we're here talking all things Cleveland, which is every Monday, every Wednesday at 2:16 Eastern. All right. Yeah, but for us, click, 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 stop clicking. There we go. Coaching search continues. Harbaugh, who's everybody's golden child, isn't taking any interviews until, well, it was said next week. I don't know if that means this week or next week. Now, I think it's this week, next week.
This week, next week.
This week, next week. Um, we have requested an interview with him. We'll see what happens. Most pundits say he's really narrowed his choices down to three potential teams. One being Atlanta, the other being the Giants, and the third being Tennessee. Ironically,
I think that's a lie. That's all right.
I do too. I don't see the point going to the Giants. I can believe they're a little bit further along. They have a quarterback. I mean, Tennessee thinks they have a quarterback as well, but Giants got a lot of other things in place.
Oh, no.
Foul.
I think it's a lie because it's sounding like the Deshaun Watson trade all over again. Remember that shit? They said, "Oh, there's these four teams," and we were the last one. And then it came down. Well, the Browns are out. It's these three teams.
Well, that
and
was
then, lo
true
and behold,
though.
the Browns won.
But the thing that was all true. Remember, that was all
that
true
was all true.
until Jimmy said 230 guaranteed, and then it was like, oh, you know what? Cleveland is pretty nice. They got some decent houses out there. They got the Rock Hall.
I don't. See, people keep trying to tell me that all these other places are better than what Cleveland has. And, I could see certain situations. Cool. The Giants got a bunch of young talent. For all young talent. Jackson Dart just wants to run through a wall like Scatterbo. They both will be out of the NFL in the next 2 years. The GM over there is absolutely trash bag. The young defense, they couldn't stop the run, even though the front four were supposed to be spectacular, but they couldn't stop the run whatsoever. Then you got Atlanta. Great offensive over there. Keep Kyle Pitts, that'd be great. If not, now you just Drake London and Bijan Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you have. Their defense is, it's all right.
They got a couple pieces. You got AJ Terrell.
Yeah, you got, like I said, you got some pieces, but you don't got pieces that you could say, hey, that's some shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The one thing that I think Atlanta's got going for them, besides any of that, is Arthur Blank. That dude would just shell out money and do whatever needs to be done.
And stay out of the way.
Yeah, he'll definitely hire you, tell you, here's your shit. Come get me when you need a check. And that's it. Yeah. Tennessee, Cam Ward, didn't see really a whole lot special with the dude over this past year. Rookie year, so you ain't going to see a whole lot. I mean, whatever, but that whole team, people say, well, your offense. What about their damn offense? They don't have nobody on that damn offense. Not the line, not a receiver. The running backs decided to run the ball 3 games at the end of the season. The defense has 2 dudes on the line, and then you don't shaky the rest of the way. Like, when you take a look at Cleveland, what do you got here? You got a top 5 defense, top 3 in reality, top 3. You have studs all over that defense. Defensive rookie of the year, defensive player of the year, how many damn times? Sack, record breaker, all this shit on the defensive side. You got tons of shit.
Right.
Offensive. Your offense is pretty much what the hell the offense is in Tennessee. We just didn't give Shador the whole damn year to do anything, so we don't know.
Right.
But then you have a defensive coordinator that can run shit. You have an owner that'll do the same thing as Arthur Blank. Problem is, when he signs that check that you want signed, he's going to walk it down to you and tell you his thoughts on it too.
Yeah. Big facts.
And then you got a GM who's very smart. Very smart. Money-wise, analytical-wise, number-wise, dude knows what's up. And to be honest, everybody keeps saying, well, what about the past 5 years? All these stupid things that have happened, players signed, draft picks. Dude, does everybody forget that Paul DePodesta was here? He actually had final say on a lot of this shit. He did a lot of crazy dumb shit. So who knows what he really had to do with the draft? He could have had his hand in all that. We don't know. 1 year without him, no? What a draft. Look at these trades. Look at what there's been changing going on here. Yeah. So I'm not going to sit here and be like Andrew Berry had all that to blame.
Yeah, true. I mean, the one thing I just dislike about the whole situation, man, Cleveland around the country, we're known as one of the smarter fan bases. It feels like over the last few years, like we haven't shown that. We've kind of fallen for a lot of, what people are saying and just, certain things. Like, prime example. I heard some of the talking heads. I'm not gonna say who specifically, but they're talking about Stefanski post firing, and they're talking about his development of quarterbacks. Well, he's supposed to be this great quarterback guru, but he couldn't develop like the 8 quarterbacks he had. Well, you got to put context behind him. He was supposed to have one starter, Deshaun Watson, and people talk about or this thing that came out of nowhere. He can't coach black quarterbacks because they all left. Name I'm forgetting in Arizona now. Jacoby Brissett left after 1 year. Jameis left after 1 year. That is because Jacoby Brissett came with the understanding that he would start while Deshaun Watson was suspended, and then the job would be turned over to Deshaun. The man still feels he can start in this league. Why would he sit? Why would he stay and sit? Jameis Winston. Again, can't coach black QBs, but Jameis Winston openly stated he came here to play in Stefanski's system. Yeah. And was disappointed when he found out that we would be running Ken Dorsey's system. So it's like you got to put context with all these. You can't develop court. These guys weren't supposed to be here in the first place. They're only here because Deshaun Watson couldn't stay healthy. He was the quarterback. So it's not like we drafted a quarterback or picked a quarterback every year because we wanted, like we literally had to because we had nobody else. And when you go, injuries is its own thing. That's like the freaking Giants GM or the Colts GM taking heat because Anthony Richardson can't stay healthy. Well, you can't keep a quarterback. No, the quarterback we have just can't stay healthy, so we have to go get all these other guys. Like, you got to put context in behind some of this stuff, and I feel like as a fan base, sometimes we throw context out of the window and just get into a back and forth with the talking heads or whether it be people from other fan bases. But you're absolutely right. And listening to this conversation about which job is the best job and who's the best, like everybody just automatically puts us at the bottom, and it's like, why? How, or like what's the reasoning behind it? We're literally, not counting this season, we're one season removed from the playoffs. Like, with the defense, pretty much from that year, I can say vastly improved, but it is improved. The defensive line, better than it was that playoff season. The linebackers, better than they were that playoff season. The secondary, slightly better than it was that postseason. You got Hickman over who's the safety at that time. Was that a JJ year, or was that a what's my guy's name from KC?
John Thornhill.
Yeah, was that a Thornhill year?
Juan Thornhill.
Okay. That was a Thornhill year.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
because
sure.
he had a 2-year deal. So Hickman definite improvement over there. You had MJ was a rookie that year, who had a good rookie year. So I can't say whether Campbell is an upgrade. The way Campbell played this year was probably on par with what MJ did his rookie season. Now MJ did have a down year last year, but that particular season. However, if you're telling me coming in the next season, I got Denzel, MJ, and Campbell versus what would have been Denzel, MJ, and Newsom, slight upgrade. So when you look at that, let's look at the whole course. The offensive line needs a complete makeover. It is what it is.
Yeah.
From a weapon standpoint, we're probably even. And now, no, I'm not saying the weapons we have are good. I'm just comparing roster to roster. Jerry Jeudy is probably what Amari Cooper was going into that next season after that postseason, which was 1 year away from being finished. But, however, Judy's probably a little bit better than that. Who's our number 2 on that team? I believe that wasn't Tillman's. Was that Tillman's rookie year?
Of when?
That would
Judy's
have
first
been.
year?
That would have been. No, that would have been. That would have been the year before Judy. The year we made the playoffs. So 23.
DPJ? No, Hollywood Higgins?
Nah, hell no. He been gone. I think it might have been Tillman's rookie year.
It might have been Tillman, yeah.
You had in the 3 spot Elijah Moore. So you look at this core, still got Tillman as your hopefully secondary, but Bond is Bond an upgrade over Elijah Moore? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't know what the rest of the receivers are, so I give nitpicking. I just give them a slight edge over that year. QB situation is still a mess, so we won't even go there. And I'm not poo-pooing on what I'm saying is we for sure don't have that guy for a coach. We don't know whether the coach is gonna be a Sanders guy or not. That's all I'm saying.
He need to be for a year.
That's up to him. From other weapons,
Smart, he will be.
Your tight end combo, we had Njoku, who was our backup, Harrison Bryant. I think that was his last year here.
Yeah, Harrison Bryant.
Versus Njoku and Fanning. Better. Running back wise, that was Chubb's injury year. But just call him healthy. Shout out to Slosh. Let's just say he was healthy. Clear cut. Chubb, the running back situation is not as good, but it ain't bad. The combination of Judkins and Sampson could be on the level of a Chubb and insert name here, whether it be Kareem Hunt, whether it be D. Ernest Johnson. So for people to just dismiss the Cleveland job over other jobs, it's like, I'm with you. I don't get it. The Giants job isn't that far superior to the Browns job. Now, if you want to say media market or market size, sure. The 6-day party is going to pick 6 money lines, pick rounds, man. That's all I had. I think that was my ticket. Actually,
take the 340. Take the 340 now. Take it. You risking
cash out let ride $10 for a chance to hit 470. No, you take the 340, man. Hedge your bet.
Yeah, take that.
Go hedge your bet. For sure.
Take the money and don't bet on this game at all.
Take the points. That's what.
Dude,
kick the field
like
goal.
The Texans in this game, but I take your money. Good,
just
take that money.
Hell yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen. Because, again, if the Texans offense comes together, it's over. They might blow Pittsburgh out.
Yeah.
But then if the Texans offense looks horrendous, Pittsburgh might blow the Texans out, especially on short field all the time. You don't know what's going to happen. This game, everyone's like, 22 straight Monday night games. Dude, records, stuff like that, streaks are meant to be broken.
And the playoffs don't count for regular season stuff.
Yeah, and I don't do nothing on that.
Hey, The Cleveland Browns hadn't won a game in Pittsburgh in 20 years until Wild Card Weekend.
That's what I'm saying. And that Texans defense is absolutely insane.
Anytime you get in that game, always take it. Don't risk it. Absolutely, man. And it just hit my head. You said I got Pittsburgh. Hell no. I'll take Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Look, my thing is you got Hunter and Will Anderson chasing Rodgers. Rodgers kept looking over his shoulder for Garrett in a game that cost them.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to run left or right. He's got to stand there and hope he doesn't get Oreo'd up. Literally turn into an Oreo type shit.
Whoa.
What? Listen, man. Come on, man. You got that old white dude standing in the middle, and these monsters going to kill him.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's right. Steelers, get some help. Get some help, because Rodgers might be in the tent. You might be putting Mason Rudolph out there. But seriously, back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, but what's your order of the available jobs?
Available jobs?
Yeah.
Send them back to the darkness retreat. Yeah, you're going to get put in a black hole. It's going to mess them all up. Let me see here. Damn.
So you got
and I'm not even trying to be biased with this. I feel like the Browns are in the top 2 in this situation.
Okay, top 2.
But I guess if I had to go, I might put the Giants ahead of us just because of the young talent they have.
Right. Or you got
and
neighbors
they do
coming
have a
back.
rookie quarterback that did do, he did good. It's just you got to tell this dude to stop fucking running like he's running through a brick wall.
Yes.
Like, you cannot beat Cam Scatterbo. Cam can beat Cam Scatterbo. You do not need to be that.
He said Cleveland if the coach can survive next season.
I truly believe Cleveland. You got 2 first-round picks right now.
Right.
That's right now. Who knows what happens? Because if certain shit messes up, someone might be coming at you.
AP's got Baltimore, the Giants, Falcons, 1, 2, 3. Falcons depending on the
I can't see Baltimore's I put Baltimore outside this situation because to me that's not Harbaugh's not going back.
Contract. That's fair as well.
I mean, Harbaugh's not going back to the Ravens. That's not happening.
No. Well, not for Harbaugh. Just rating. How do you rate the jobs? Period.
And even that job, you got to think you're going to a team that has a 2-time MVP.
Yeah.
And he does a lot with his legs more than his arm. If he doesn't use his legs, he doesn't open it up for that arm, and the arm's not the greatest. I don't know. You would have to have a keen OC there to help that situation out. I don't know. All right, then let's go Baltimore, Giants, Browns then. Because I like Atlanta, but again, you don't know if they're going to bring Kyle Pitts back. The defense ain't nowhere near as good as what the Browns already got. And again, you got draft picks.
I say just, but the way the organization is run, nothing will help.
See, I think what makes a coach want to be a coach is, again, you got draft picks. You got young talent you could bring in here.
Yeah.
And again, that 6th pick could become a hot commodity depending on ways things fall. You might get another first round the following year, depending on situations.
It said they need a coach to figure out how to use Jackson and Henry in the same game.
Yeah, they don't know how to run the ball. It's like one half we're going to run, the second half we're going to try to throw the ball. It's absolutely insane over there. We got an 11-point lead. Let's throw the ball the rest of the game. Yeah, that's how you do it.
honestly, this sounds weird, but and I hope this doesn't happen because honestly, to me, it's a perfect situation. No, Kevin Stefanski coaching the Ravens.
Oh yeah, then Mike Tomlin getting fired, and him coaching like Zach Taylor will get fired right there. Then Mike Tomlin goes there. John Harbaugh comes here. Everybody's switching up in the.
No, but I'm saying if Kevin Stefanski goes to the Ravens, they might win the Super Bowl next year. I'm not even like joking.
Let's not do that. Let's not do
but
that.
no,
He don't know
think
how to
about
run
it.
the ball either. Let's not do that.
No, but think about it. What is his philosophy based on? That double tight end. He wants to run the ball. He wants to utilize 2 tight ends. That's Lamar Jackson's bread and butter. Yeah, but that's Lamar Jackson's bread and butter.
He didn't do it enough here.
Yeah, but he didn't have a Lamar Jackson. You have Lamar Jackson, who
What?
if he can't do anything else, he can throw the ball to the tight end. And a guy who, like, I'm serious, bro. If Kevin Stefanski goes to Baltimore, they might win the Super Bowl next year. Like, the personnel they have is perfect for what he wants to do.
Offensively, yes, but their defense is trash bagger.
Now that's a different story. Now I can't do nothing about that. But even still,
and they might lose Roquan Smith too.
But another reason why I wouldn't want to that is because if the coach that we hire doesn't want Schwartz, who you think's picking up the phone? Kevin Stefanski. He can do with our defense, and you give him a dude like Kyle Hamilton, the Swiss Army.
Listen. Here's the deal. I feel like
Arthur Smith.
If John isn't going to be our coach, everybody keeps talking about all these young dudes. None of these young dudes are going to be our coach.
No, and I don't know why.
None of these young dudes. It's not going to be none of them. I don't even know if the coordinator.
Do you like any of them? Have you done any kind of?
I like Kubiak.
Okay.
Pincher from Cincinnati is the only one that, to me, that makes sense through the connections of what Barry has with him back in the Colts and that whole connecting the dots situation. I'm not big on all that. So you go for hardball. If you're not going to get hardball, I'm not giving Mike McDaniel a second chance. He was just fired a week ago. Why does that dude deserve a second chance right the hell now?
That's fair. I'm with that, and I agree with that.
But Schwartz was fired 12, 13 years ago, and this dude hasn't got one second chance, even though he's been assistant of the year, had the best defense in the league 3 different times since then, all this shit. Like, hold on, man. Why don't we give that should be number 1. Harbaugh came in and screwed that up to me. Like, all right, Harbaugh can come in. Harbaugh already said he likes Schwartz. So he may keep Schwartz. Anyways, without anybody telling him he has to. Schwartz may be here.
Yeah.
So
are you buying into the demands list?
What?
Are you buying into the demands list?
Nah, I'm like these dudes that I've been watching over here on Cleveland Sports Talk. I think that was all fake. I don't think any of that's real.
20 mil.
Maybe 20 mil he might. Shit, I'll give him the 20 mil. But I don't think any of that's crazy because even, what's his name, Josh Jacobs or Josh Johnson or whatever, dude from CBS came out and said, none of that shit's even legit. Don't even pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Said it's not going to cost none of that. The dude didn't have full control in Baltimore. He's not going to all of a sudden be like, yeah, give me full control.
Right. I would believe he would want to pick his GM. I could believe that.
I could see that, but again, I could see him also looking at it like, I know I can go somewhere, and if that don't work out after the first year or two, I can tell them, hey, let's get a new GM in here, and they'll make that switch. But I'm not going to, like, again, if Barry and him came together, whatever, and it worked, good. If all of a sudden it didn't work, I guess, hey, Barry would be gone, and he'd pick his own shit. I could see that. I got no problem paying the dude what he deserves. I mean, Andy Reid gets 20-something million. Harbaugh's had a great thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's done a great, 12, playoff appearances, won all them division titles, hit the Super Bowl a couple times, won one. I'm not going to sit here and say the dude don't deserve the money. And I would love Harbaugh to be here. But I'm more of a Schwartz dude because it keeps it simple. Dude already knows the system, knows what's going on here. He's familiar with everything, understands who the Haslams are and what he has to deal with them. Knows all the big name players. Seen Shador day in and night out, so he knows what that is.
Right.
And he'll take his new OC, or maybe Tommy Reese is some guy he would keep. I don't know. But if Harbaugh came, I could see him bringing McDaniels as an OC. I don't know why that dude thinks he should be a head coach somewhere. I don't know why anybody thinks he should be a head coach somewhere right now. Like I was arguing with people. People were like, Schwartz already was a head coach and he was trash. And then the next sentence was, I like Brian Flores. This dude was in Miami and he was trash. I don't know where we're at with that situation. And that's
he wasn't trash. The
situation was trash. Yes, I get all that, but still, Schwartz wasn't really trash either. He had a whole crazy situation.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is like, if I want to give the second chance to somebody, it ain't going to be somebody that was. This is him and McDaniels are relatively newer. Schwartz hasn't been head coach since 2013.
Right. Oh, no, he can't stay if Harbaugh comes. He can't. Yeah, him and his brother got beef. Yeah, he can.
What?
No, Schwartz and John got beef. I mean, Jim got beef, so he can't stay if John comes.
Oh, yeah, he can. John might be like, yeah, we doing this.
But do any other have any other candidates potentially still like Halfley in DC from Green Bay? His name's kind of really out there.
No. Maybe Jesse Minter.
Okay.
Just because I've seen him, he did it on every level.
All right.
In a sense, he's gone through it all. He's done it all. I could be cool with Jesse Minter.
Okay.
And again, Kubiak, but I think he's going somewhere else. I could see him going actually straight to Atlanta. Because I think they want an offensive guy.
I could believe that. Their last
they don't know how to
three
use
coaches have been
all
kind of
all defensive coaches. I mean, that's why I can see Stefanski going there because he's an offensive dude, and they got offensive weapons. They got some shit over there, you know.
I don't see him taking that. Reason why? Because of the quarterback situation. I think he knows that kind of was his downfall here. While walking to another,
he's got a Kirk Cousins there though. So
yeah, but Kurt might be up out of there, man.
I don't know.
Kurt might be done. I'm not sitting on the roster with this dude, man. Because y'all have to give him a chance. He's a first round pick. You have to give him a chance, and yeah, I'm not staying for that.
I don't know. Unless somebody openly is ready for that quarterback situation.
Yeah, that's something like Stefan. I could see him like being, nah, I'm cool. Just like that was my downfall. If he didn't learn nothing else, let it be that, Kev. I think he would be more of a Giants, Titans, even Arizona. I mean,
Arizona. There's a quarterback problem. Jacoby Brissett, Kyler Murray, and that whole situation. And
yeah, but they want Kyler gone. So it's like it's not really. Why haven't they done it? Contract, man.
Make the phone calls. Trade his ass. Someone's going to take him from you.
Hey, it takes time. Well, the teams that will want him got to find a coach first.
I don't know. Miami's not going to want him. That's a smaller version of Tua.
More exciting.
It'd be more exciting, and he doesn't have all the goddamn concussions. What?
It's like the kid from that movie. It was Not Another Teen movie. Ding, concussion number 15, concussion counter.
Oh yeah. He got like 5 of them in like 2 seconds. Ding ding. But I don't know. I think Stefanski goes to the Giants because I think he was their number one choice, and then Harbaugh got released, and now Harbaugh's like, hey, we got to go all in and see if we can get him. If not, Stefanski's our dude.
Yeah, Harbaugh kind of threw a wrench in everybody's system.
And then I think everybody took a deep breath because the whole LaFleur situation. But now I think that's getting extended and negotiated, so I don't got to worry about him either now. I think that's done.
Yeah, I think people's got eyeballs on Philly as well.
Why? Listen, stop. Unless you got the damn roster that Philly has, this dude is no. It's not like the dude built that roster and said, yep, I created this. No, Saquon was a dog. AJ was a dog. Smith was a dog, and Hurts is, your average to above average quarterback.
Yeah. But I mean,
Unless you had an offensive line that could block fucking Thanos from doing anything at one point. So I mean, you can't.
Yeah, but you got to keep an eye. You got to keep an eye on what may happen with it. I mean, even the coaches trying to get jobs.
Big Fangio. I'll keep my eye on him.
And okay, I mean, Kev's from there, so that might be his.
Are you talking about Kevin going there?
That could be his dream scenario.
I could see him going there. I could see them firing their OC and him going to be an OC for a year too.
Mm.
Go there, up your level, get it going. Because if Sirianni gets fired, you might be the one that just moves right into that position.
All right, where are you on Schwartz staying as DC for whatever coach? Then I'm against it.
I know.
I'm
only. You want to suck again for the next 5 years, and that's great. But I don't want to suck again for the next 5 years.
Nah, the defense is it ain't.
Listen,
they won't suck.
I'll tell you right now. Myles Garrett comes out and says, "Hey, Jim Schwartz, you already fucked him over in the conversation you had about a quarterback, and said it's going to be all this." And then you weaseled your way through all that lie bullshit and wound up at the end with Shador, the guy you didn't think you were even going to use at all. No, listen, you can't, I don't know. Him and Denzel, the dudes of that defense. Like that, there's 2 dudes on that defense, it's them 2. Unless you trade both of them, I don't see them being like, yeah, we're okay. I don't know.
It doesn't. It's not that I'm against Schwartz. I'm against I don't want the freaking the loyalty. So I don't. You bring in a new.
Just say you come here and pick whoever the hell you want. You don't got to worry about keeping
Schwartz.
Right,
because you know how the players are. All right, this coach is. I'm gonna go to Schwartz, or they take. Then that starts a whole different kind of dissension. Like even though the relationship between that coach and Schwartz should be cool, like, hey. These players are human beings at the end of the day. They're going to try and finagle the situation in their way, in whatever way they can.
Look at you. Speaking on why the Browns should just hire Schwartz as a damn head coach anyways.
If as much as I don't want, that's the only way. If he's the coach, okay. But if you hire another coach, I don't want him as the coach. Let everybody get a whole fresh start. Because, again, it's going to be, this coach... And everything will be run through. So, and then the talking heads will be, what's going on in Cleveland? Jim, and that's how everything. It would be like Hugh Jackson and Todd Haley.
Hey, you know what?
It's a good day. Hopefully we don't.
Yeah, you're gonna lose. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, Sean.
They're gonna get blowed out. This is gonna be the worst game in the playoffs so far.
I'll be honest. Look, here's the deal. I'm close to the edge on saying, you know what? Get rid of everybody. Miles, everybody, gone. Just trade them, everybody. You want to start fresh? Let's start fresh. Start with 100 new fucking draft picks. Bring in a new coach and say, you got about 10 first rounders. Build a team then, because if we're just going to sit here and say, yeah, we got to bring a coach in, start everything, that means everything changes. You start at the bones, everything changes.
But that's
We've
usually
done this
what
so many
happens.
times, and it sucks every time.
But that's usually what happens.
Well, and we are the team that does it every other year. And what happens every other year? After that, it sucks.
Stuff had 6 years. Stuff had 6 years. He had a.
But the first year he came in, it sucked.
Oh, we made the playoffs.
His first year?
Yeah. 2020.
No, I thought that was the second year.
Nah, it was first year. We made playoffs, and he was coach of the year.
Oh, that's right. Why was that? Was that because the team was already here? Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, the team was already here.
I mean, the team was here the year before, too, and they were trash.
That's right. They were trash. I don't know.
So,
the logic doesn't logic for me here, though. It doesn't. Doesn't do it. Again, we were 6 years We hit the playoffs twice, and the dude won Coach of the Year
Twice.
He should not have won it twice, though. We both know that.
He deserved one.
Yeah, I give him one. His first one. That's the one he deserved.
No, I say 2023.
No. I'm not going to say that because he just fell into these quarterbacks, 500 quarterbacks we had all of a sudden somehow winning games. I'm not going to do that shit.
You beat the best team in the NFL with
P.J.
Walker.
P.J. Walker all of a sudden fucking had the game of his motherfucking life.
Game is like he completed like 3 passes.
Yep. You see, that's the game of his life. So that if Stefanski was the offensive coach, well then why the hell are we putting that on him? He didn't do that. That defense did that. And who was the defense?
Hashtag 2026 Browns year.
Hey, I know Nathan, man. I'd be pissed too if I was a Green Bay Packer fan. You were up 21-6 going into the fourth quarter, and you lost. You stopped playing the game for some reason.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That's fucking horrendous. I loved it because it was a great game. It ended up being an amazing game. I thought this was going to be a shit show. Like, Green Bay's smacking, beating the Bears' whole ass. They were handing out Charmin. There you go. Here's some Charmin toilet paper for your bear. Get out of here. And then, well, the cheese graters came back.
Let's go into it, man. Let's stay with the playoffs, man. Which game was the best game to you?
So far?
Yeah.
Man, that game probably was pretty fucking good. The Bears-Packers game was pretty damn good.
It was.
On the Bills-Jags, that's probably got to take the cake in a sense because holy shit. They were going at it, and, you saw it too. It happened.
Yeah.
Sunshine was like, I'm brighter than ever. Came out there. Whoop. It's the old me. I'm back. Yeah. And then fucking they're out of here.
For me, it was the Rams-Panthers. That game was terrific. I liked it because you had guys make plays, you had guys miss plays, like Puka dropping that wide. That was 6.
Yeah.
And right in the hands, that was 6. But then coming back, obviously, and making the plays when he needed to. Same Devontae. Devontae had a big drop.
Listen, that's another thing with these playoffs. There's a lot of big drops.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown had some big drops.
Oh, A.J. Brown, bro.
Dude on the...
And you got the nerve to be yelling at the coach?
From what Sirianni said, he was yelling at him to get off the damn field because of the punch shit or some shit was going on with that.
Man, whatever. You can't talk to nobody. Bro, he dropped some passes.
And that play call at the end, though, was the worst play call I've ever seen.
I thought the worst play call was, well, I honestly can't even say. I guess it was just a bad circumstance, but the last play of the Packers-Bears game.
Yeah, that was bad, too.
Yeah, and I mean, it didn't help that Jordan Love dropped a snap, which really screwed it over. But and that whole scenario, like your center goes down, and costs you a 10-second runoff. That was just crazy, man. So I don't know who to go with when we lose tonight. Well, I'm just y'all see AJ on the sidelines eating all the Butterfingers. Yeah, AJ, man. You know who was smiling at AJ Brown though? Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy. Maybe people can stop focusing on me now. See, I ain't the only person out here dropping passes.
Two of them dropping passes on this squad.
But yeah, the Bills-Jazz game that was good. Like I say, man, this is Josh Allen. You got to get it done. And I think we'll talk about it Wednesday, but I like him going into Denver.
Hold
on. Yeah, they're going to Denver.
I think that's bad bad for him because, dude, he got injured 3 times in that game in the first half. He's beat the fuck up.
No, that to me that was the worst play call. I know you need the touchdown, but you saw your quarterback like he's ailing, and you call another quarterback run, bro.
Yeah. Dude, he's beat the shit. Now you're about to go against the team that's team sack record. This dude, they're right there with. They got the most sacks, and their secondary is straight dogs. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to be good for him to go into that. If he does come out of that, I feel like that's it. They're going to get smoked in the AFC Championship game. He's going to be so beat to shit. I don't know, man.
I like the match, and I got to stick with them, man. They were my preseason pick to come out of the AFC, so I got to stay with it.
I don't know. I think the Broncos and Sean Payton knowing what to do with that extra week. Shit, I think that helped them.
Which other game was? Oh, the Chargers, Patriots. I didn't watch much of that one, honestly. So
I watched it. It just to me it felt like the offensive line. Dude, he was sacked 6 times.
Whoa, what is going on?
Hey, listen, Kurt. Listen, just because you hate the Broncos and you hate Bo Nix doesn't give you no right to disrespect him like that. Bro Nix is going to put it on him, man. Watch. Also, we're going to see 400 yards out his ass. You'll be like, whoa. I got to deal with this at work every day.
I mean, hey, you shouldn't be. You're a Bro Nix fan, man. You got it. Hey.
I am. But again, and look where he's at, winning all these games.
And speaking of, what about your boy Mendoza?
Yeah, what about him?
More touchdowns and incompletions?
He doesn't have to throw the ball.
But when he does.
He barely threw the fucking ball.
But when he does.
All right, cool. You know what?
Dos Equis.
Hey, you know what? I got no problem having any quarterback start on the 30-yard line going in. That's great. Dude, half the time he was already in scoring position. You can't tell me I'm judging that game based on that shit. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I can't wait for Mendoza to come to the NFL and just be absolutely dog shit. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, you guys are all stupid and blinded. Because you guys... This guy's name wasn't mentioned once before he came to Indiana this year. Not one time did anybody and their mom say, hey, you know that kid Mendoza from Cal? No, nobody said that.
There's been plenty of times in history that's happened.
Yeah. And then plenty of times when they came to the NFL and they sucked just like they did the beginning of their college career. So I'm not – to me that proves it's a system quarterback. And what's he going to do? He's going to walk right into a system and be trash if it's not the same one.
I don't know. I'm not looking forward to I'm saying I'm looking forward, but
I can't wait until he comes. I hope he fucking loses every game.
I'm talking about the Natty. I know our defense is like that, but
you got to worry about their damn defense. Their defense.
I am.
Worry about their running back. They had almost 160 yards on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, Mendoza. Well, yeah, when you were averaging that much on the ground every damn game, it's pretty damn easy for a quarterback to throw the fucking ball.
But, okay, what if he lights up the Hurricane defense? Would that change your mind a little bit?
No.
I'm not saying that you would want him to the Browns, but just that he can play.
No.
Mind you, I'm not on the man those bandwagon. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
And these were nobodies, but they lit them up. We watched quarterbacks suck. You saw Ty Simpson fucking throw no touchdowns and 3 interceptions against fucking who the hell was it? East fucking Arkansas or whatever the hell it was. So what is that? Does that tell me that fucking Ty Simpson's a trash bag? No, that tells me that I don't want him on my team. I don't want any quarterback out of this draft on my team, but I don't know. That doesn't tell me that. That just tells me fucking Miami's defense.
Oh snap! Nah, but dude, where's our? I didn't even see. Where's our draft pick?
Miami's defense is fucking good, dude. You got them bookends on the edges. You got guys all over that field, man. They are good.
Yeah, I didn't even look. Did you look? Now that Jacksonville lost, what
24th.
24th. So we got 6 and 24.
Yep.
Not mad at that.
Yep. Watch, something stupid's gonna happen. We're gonna trade both those picks, move up like 2 spots just to fucking draft a quarterback.
I don't see it happening. I don't see.
I hope fuck not, and I hope they don't wait for Ty Simpson right there at 6 or at 24. Let's not do that.
They'll take him at 24.
Yeah, I know. I'll be happy when they do that. Like, well, we suck again. Then I'm just gonna. That's it. I'm not gonna watch.
I'm telling you, Ty Simpson, man, he's
Simpson.
better than you think.
Ty Simpson, the average quarterback.
Hey, no, he's better than Bo Nix was at this point in his life. Yeah, he is. Bo Nix mechanics were shit.
Yep, Bo Nix is winning 13 games in the NFL. When Ty Simpson does that,
because he got with Sean Payton, who like fixed everything he did. Yeah, Bo Nix's mechanics. That's why he wasn't number one. If he was, he would have been number one.
He should have been number one.
But Ty Simpson, mechanically and technically, is better than Bo Nix at the same point.
I'm not a fan of any.
And what was Bo? Matter of fact, yeah, he's way better than Bo Nix was at that point because at this point, Bo Nix was about to start his second college career. Bo Nix was in college for like 8 years, bro.
No, he got hurt.
Yeah, he did 6 years in college, right?
Yeah, he redshirted a couple times and he got hurt or whatever.
So yeah, at this point in Bo Nix's career, he's about to start his second college career. Ty Simpson is on his nose.
Let's put his best year versus Bo Nix's best year in college.
He's got. I'm talking about.
I think they both wind up in the same spot, not winning the Natty.
I ain't talking about numbers wise. I'm talking about ability wise. Like Bo was nowhere near ready to come to the league.
That's right. He completed 76% of his passes.
His 6th year in college. He better had. He was 30.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
He got more seasoned. What are we talking here?
The guy was 27. He better complete 70% of his passes.
He wasn't 27. Bo Nix was still the age of these dudes. Like, he's still whatever. Like, it was weird. His age is still where it needs to be. But I don't know. Again, if we draft a quarterback, I swear to God. Here's what I'm going to say. If we draft a quarterback, we better be in the Super Bowl that year. Like, that year. You better be that high on this dude that dude better take us to the promised land, and we better be in the Super Bowl that year. Because if we don't, failure. Failure is what I say, because you could have waited, built the team up, and then drafted a quarterback the following year after your offensive line was built up, after you had weapons, after you solidified every other position on the damn team, and saw what Sanders could do, and then when Sanders can't do it, then good, you put another guy in there and let him do it.
I mean, with our schedule next year, it could be possible.
Yeah, I know. Easy. So why not let Sanders do it with the easiest schedule? Let him fucking just do it. You're paying this dude $200,000 a year. Let him do it.
Could be him. As long as he wins the job.
No, they should just give it to him. There should be no, as long as he wins the job. Here's the job, buddy. It's yours.
What else happened?
Goddamn QB competitions. I've never seen some shit like this ever in my life. Every year's a QB competition here in fucking Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It would just be so much easier. Life would be so much easier if a year when it's like, pick this guy, then that year we were terrible. It'd be so great if that happened, but we always get controversial years.
Or it'd be so great if we just said, you know what? Let's develop a guy one time.
I mean, they did it, but they determined he wasn't good enough to get them to a Super Bowl. And they were right.
What, with Baker?
Yeah.
No, they should have forced his ass to go get the fucking
Has he
surgery. That should
been
have
to
been
a
a choice.
Yeah, but even still, surgery or no, sir. Baker Mayfield was not a good enough quarterback to get us to the Super Bowl.
No, he was good enough to fucking do what he's doing in Tampa Bay right now, though.
Which is the team that went to the Super Bowl, and he still hasn't gotten them back to the Super Bowl. So, again, we're right. You're still right.
You're right. Yeah.
Everybody on that team has a ring except for Baker.
You're right. They do. They all got rings. So let's not develop QBs ever. New one every year. Let's just draft a new QB every year.
Good.
Let's just do that. Maybe that's better.
Nah, that's the consequence of having a roster that's ready to win. It's like you getting win now mode. Is it right? Not saying that, but it happens. That's what happens.
Our roster isn't ready to win.
No, I'm saying back then. Back then they had a roster ready
I'm
to
talking
win.
about right now.
I'm talking about when the Baker move was made. They did it because they thought this guy gives us a better chance to hoist that trophy. And I mean, they like Baker got one, so moving on from him at this point is right.
I mean, yeah, we did the Deshaun thing that fell apart. So cool. Let's develop a young guy instead of 7 games doesn't work. Nope.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Hell, the Seahawks discovered it in an off season.
Yeah.
It's like that sometimes.
I can't do that. Not when you fired the fucking coach. 7 games. Well, we're firing a coach, but those 7 games, the coach sucked, then that means the whole shit sucked. How about give me a fucking whole off season to learn something and have something set up for me? Not, I'm going to use this guy's system, even though.
But that's what I'm saying. Well, I don't know who else is saying. I'm saying it. I'm like, he has earned the right to compete for the job. You don't want him to compete. That's why should he have to compete?
I just don't want a competition every fucking year. I don't want that. Why is this guy got to be fighting every damn time, or any guy that comes to Cleveland got to fight every time for a fucking job? Hey, listen, dude, we're going to put it to you. This is your job, blah, blah, blah. That's it. Now, if you lose because you suck when you play, that's different. Not, you got to fight this dude in the offseason. No. If you suck in the regular season, you out of here. Done. Next person up.
But this is the first year we've had a quarterback competition since.
No, it's every year. Stop lying to yourself.
No,
Stop lying to yourself. There's been a quarterback competition every fucking year since '99.
Not true.
Yes, it is true.
Let's just go
every
from
other quarterback that came in sucked, so it was worse than the guy that sucked the first time.
We'll just take the last 7. Baker Mayfield is drafted. Baker Mayfield is drafted. Hugh Jackson told Tyrod Taylor, "You're going to start at quarterback." There was no competition. He told Baker Mayfield, "You've won the backup job."
Good.
Hugh's fired. Kevin Stefanski's hired. Baker, you're the quarterback. There was no competition ever.
There shouldn't have been.
Right. We trade for Deshaun. There's no competition. Jacoby, you're going to start because he's going to get suspended, and when he's healthy, he's the quarterback. There was never a competition. This is the first quarterback competition we've had since
last year. We had a quarterback competition, yes.
No, we didn't. It was Deshaun.
Last year was not Deshaun.
Last year, Deshaun was the starting quarterback. Yes. Period.
Oh, this past year. This
past year. Yes.
That's last year right now. Last year.
The season's still going. It ain't last year yet.
No, the season's over for the Cleveland Browns. It's a new season.
The NFL calendar year has not converted. So.
Nah, I don't do it like that. The Browns ain't been done. As soon as week 18 ended, it was over.
But before that, it was the real last competition. Freaking
so for 6
Hoyer
years.
Hoyer and Manziel.
All right, so let's go for 5 years. It hasn't been.
Since 2018.
When did Stefanski get here?
2020 was his first year. Baker got drafted in 18, yeah. Because he had his rookie year, then you had the Freddie year.
All right, so for the last 7 years.
There's not been a competition.
Not been a competition.
Even before that, who was the quarterback right before?
No, let's not do this. Let's not do this. Come on, Bobby. You are digging too deep into this shit. I'm just saying we got a whole jersey that fills the entire back of it with 500 fucking quarterbacks.
Yeah, and that
we have chosen
okay.
not to develop not fucking one of them. Besides Baker Mayfield is the only young quarterback we've decided you're going to stay here for a couple years. We're going to try this with you. Every other one of them, they were fucking gone.
Yeah. And with that jersey, that goes to the conversation you and I were having before we got going in context, right? No, we got the jersey with $1 billion. You do. How many of those guys were really supposed to be the guy? How many names? How many? But it matters. How many of those names?
It doesn't need to matter.
It does. Like
when I hire a coach, I'm gonna like, coach, this is our quarterback. You're not getting rid of him after fucking 1 year. We're not doing that.
But context matters. How many of those names are due to injury?
That's what happens. That's what happens in football.
Fuck up. Okay, but a guy who's playing because someone is hurt, he's not supposed to be the guy, so there's nothing to develop. Like you just develop a guy. We're not developing Jameis Winston. We're not going to develop Jacoby.
Bobby, here's what I want you to do for me then. Let's put this. If we're doing context, here's the context I need. How many quarterbacks have we ever developed? And I'm saying give more than fucking 1 year to, maybe two, more than 2 years. Let's go 2 years because we've given a lot of quarterbacks one, and then we're fucking throwing them in the trash can. So 2 full years. How many quarterbacks have we actually done that? And I'm talking about drafted
quarterbacks, not free agents.
Yes, hey, we traded for Deshaun Watson. He's got to be the guy. Nothing like that.
I mean, well, obviously Couch because he was the first.
Well, yeah, Couch was the first. Charlie Fry's one of them.
Charlie Fry, he had more than 2 seasons, didn't he?
Yeah, I know he did. That's why I said Charlie Fry's one.
Brady was an idiot because he held out when he could have started his rookie year for that 2007 team that should have made the playoffs. He was a moron. If he hadn't held out, hell, he might still be quarterbacking. So him. Who else was his draft? Whedon, he got more than 2.
I think that was fucking. We had to get more than 2. We couldn't get nothing else. I don't think that was the situation. We didn't develop. We just said we ain't got nothing. Go out there and throw that ball.
Weed was developed. He was 45. He was already developed.
That's why we didn't go. See, there you go. That's why we weren't development. You already are developed. You're done. You hit your ceiling. You hit your ceiling before you left college. We can't even develop you.
Does the round matter? Or we're just talking about first rounders, or just drafted. Period. Because I'm not counting like fucking what's my dude's name? Starts with an S. We picked in like the 7th. These dudes had no chance.
Sprague or fucking.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, no, I'm talking about starting quarterbacks.
2 guys who were drafted to potentially be a starter.
Yes.
All right. Again, see context. What is that guy? It's gonna bother me until I find out what it is.
Sprague or It's Spurgeon.
Spurgeon Wynn. Yep, there he is. Yeah, he wasn't. No. So Whedon, fucking Hugh Jackson's moron guy, who's
Deshaun
now
Kaiser?
No. Oh, him. I liked Deshaun in college.
Yeah, we didn't develop his ass.
Nah, he got thrown to the wolves and it was over. He was mentally blown. Hugh Jackson messed that up. Like he knew he needed to sit for a year. No, his other guy who's on with Skip Bayless now can't like talk shit about like, bro. No, you were fucking trash. It was Cody Kessler.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Cody Kessler.
Another USC quarterback.
Bro. He was the one. Remember you guys got to trust me on this one. No, you told the number 1 pick in the draft he won the backup quarterback job. We're not trusting you. And well, Johnny didn't deserve 2 years. I think that's it.
That was a forced.
Well, I mean Baker.
Dude, Johnny was a forced one too.
Yeah, that was Haslam's first major fuck up.
I just feel like we've never really said, all right, we got this dude here. He showed some promise. Let's put it in here. Let's let this dude have whatever.
I could see your dilemma.
And that's my thing. And now everyone's like, well, we've got these quarterbacks. Well, you got like 3-4 quarterbacks that coming out next year that you can be like, cool, let's get them guys. Let's build a fucking team so that guy isn't getting killed when he comes here because we didn't build the team and have an offensive line. I'm not understanding that. Let's continue drafting quarterbacks until one of them really gets fatally hurt on the field. And then we said, oh, we need an offensive line now. Sorry, guys, we forgot about that one aspect of the team.
But see, a good enough quarterback can make that look completely different. Again, I go to the thing.
It'll look just like Josh Allen, never going to the Super Bowl, always getting beat up by 2 other quarterbacks that have a fucking complete team. I don't know. That doesn't sound too good.
He also puts himself in harm's way.
Because he has to, because he doesn't have nobody.
No, he does. He could slide and he could run out of bounds instead of trying to run people over.
He shouldn't have to run like that, though.
But that's a part of his game. Like, he ain't running.
I understand that. But he shouldn't have to do it as much as he does. He shouldn't have to feel like it's all on me. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like, hey, I can trust these dudes out here. I can trust this offensive line. You don't trust nobody. He had James Cook back there. He forgot all about him one whole year. Forgot about James Cook. He was like, oh shit, you're there. And he handed the ball off. Dude had 200 yards one game. The next game, guess what? He forgot about it. He sat back there and did nothing again. That's what I'm saying. There was a whole year of him forgetting he had a running back.
That's Josh's game.
Because he's forced to think that he has to do it on his own. That's my problem. Everyone's like, well, you came from Wyoming. Yeah, because he went and did it all on his own there. He had a shitty record, but he knew he had to do it on his own because he didn't have nobody. Yeah. Comes to Buffalo, they didn't give him nobody, so he's doing it on his own again.
They gave him some people. They gave
he had people.
Stephon.
Them people fucked up themselves.
Yeah.
It was their problem. It wasn't his problem. It was their problem. Stephon fucked up with his own stupid mentality.
Yeah, he had some. Stephon he's never happy.
He seems to be happy now.
I mean, that's Cardi B.
No, Cardi B, whatever. He's choking somebody out over there, too. He's fucking got all sorts of dumb shit going on.
When you got a lady that makes as much as you, if not more, that could be a little different.
Yeah, well, Shador, let's go get him a fucking lady that does all that. Then everybody could be happy. Yeah.
No, Shador, leave Shador alone, man. He's good. He's got great work ethic. Hey, he's fine. He just needs to take care of stuff on the field. Hey, go
Shador,
down there with Cam.
We just want you to be a career backup here in Cleveland because you got great work ethic and you fucking are in the community. Besides that, we're not going to develop your gameplay. We're not going to develop shit around you. You're going to sit there, and that's what we want you here for the PR. You're going to sell 100 million jerseys. We're going to make money off you. You're going to go to the community. You're going to do what you should do out there. And then guess what? You're never going to fucking start. We're never going to put nothing into you.
Right. See, that's the Shadorian half of you speaking, man.
No, that's the Cleveland Brown of me speaking because that's what the fuck they're going to do if they decide to draft another damn quarterback.
Nah, he's going to have nothing. There's nothing wrong with the Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees situation. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, my God.
Hey, who would have been in charge as quarterback?
How many times has Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees' situation ever happened? One time did it ever work good for both sides?
RG3 Kirk Cousins.
That did not work good for both sides.
RG3 got hurt.
Again, you think the Kirk Cousins side didn't work good?
It worked out for Washington.
See, I said it has to be both sides. It worked out for both sides when it came to the Chargers and the Saints.
This is Broken Arrow. Shout out to you. Appreciate you watching, bro. Last thing Shador needs is a diva. A wide receiver. There we go.
Cool. He don't need nothing, but what he needs is just to be able to develop.
Yeah.
Put some time into that dude and watch what could happen.
We'll see.
You saw what happened as the games went. He started fixing things that was wrong with him. He didn't fix himself all the way or fix everything, but he started getting better as he played. He's a hands-on dude. He's not, hey, I'm going to sit here with this clipboard 2 fields down, and I'm going to get better. He's not that dude. You got to actually physically get him in there and then work on it. Not, hey, buddy, go over there with that the guy in the gym shorts, throw some balls to him, make sure you don't throw an interception, and then concentrate on some short, little left-handed guy, and then think that fucking is going to do the job. Yeah, we did enough development with him. What?
True, but what's wrong with a little healthy competition? That's all I'm saying.
All right, cool. Draft a quarterback in the 6th round. Don't draft no first-round fucking quarterback. I don't want no guy coming in here thinking he's the dude.
They all gotta have that attitude. You gotta have that attitude to make it. You know, Brock Purdy thought he was the dude when he pulled up San Francisco?
No, he didn't. He didn't. And Trey Lance ended up not being the dude, so fucking San Fran got lucky that they got the exchange they did. They drafted Trey Lance, trashed out, and they got a 7th-round pick that they paid 5 pennies to for fucking how many years?
Yeah.
Until they had to extend them. That was great.
And you know how they did it?
Right now, we have the guy we're paying pennies to. Let this dude play and develop.
But you know the funny thing about that situation is, and I wish Red Jet was in the chat because she could verify this.
That Brock Purdy sat there for a while and learned, and then went out there and played.
He's competed, but he wasn't given the job.
He competed when it was just 2 dudes, not when there was fucking 100 sitting there.
No, there were 3.
You got 100 dudes coming out here throwing balls.
Garoppolo was starting.
4 guys this past off season.
No, Garoppolo was starting. They drafted Trey Lance. And he was.
I'm saying there was 3 for us. There was 3 on the main field, and then Shador over here somewhere throwing the ball in a trash can.
Yeah, and that's exactly where Brock Purdy was. And Kyle Shanahan made it known he was the best QB on the team.
That dude was not over there throwing the ball in a trash can. They included him in development.
But either way,
because the coach said that's the best guy on this team.
Yeah, and he didn't start.
Stefanski said Dylan Gabriel was the guy on this team.
He wasn't even the backup. Find me the liberal state Kevin Stefanski says the best quarterback on the team is Dylan Gabriel.
No, I didn't say best. Well, maybe not best, but he said he's the guy. That's the guy he wants.
The guy he wants.
I mean, when a coach says not the same best guy over and over again, and that's the same name he keeps saying, you kind of feel like that's his dude. Like when you like a girl, you don't say, if the girl's name's Stephanie, you don't say Jessica a million times.
I mean, mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. That's when you use mouthpiece to make up for that.
Mistakes happen. I mistakenly said that guy's name a million times and forgot that dude's name.
Shout out to all the ladies who I've called Amber over the course of my lifetime.
That means that man actually liked her more than you. He just settled for you. Let me tell you that right now. If you ever get called another name, that means he's thinking about whoever that girl is.
Not necessarily. Fellas, use your mouthpiece.
Unless your name is close to that girl's name, that dude is thinking about that chick. Doesn't have to be sexually. It could be just she popped in his head and said her name instead of yours.
Unless he says Rosemary, and then he could be thinking about some chicken. That rosemary chicken be fire.
Hey, well, nowadays people are called all sorts of weird names, so it could be anything. You don't know. He actually calls you a chair, and it could be some chick over there that he works with, because her name could be Chair, because people don't know how to call people regular names anymore. They're like, well, we're bored with Jessica and Sarah and Denise and Jacqueline. We got to name them fucking all sorts of weird shit. Kids' names are getting outrageous, man. Outrageous.
All right, but we talked about the coaching search, ranked the jobs, non-draft wise, because I already know what you want to happen during the draft. For whoever's the coach, what does the off season look like for you?
So no draft included, right?
Right, free agent wise. I mean, obviously your free agency will set up a draft.
I mean, there's a couple offensive linemen out there that we should probably go after. Especially center Linderbaum from the Baltimore. That's a situation we need to go get him. Throw all your money at this dude or something, man. Bring that dude in. I mean, 3-time Pro Bowler. Like, he's only been in the league 3 years. Bring this dude in if we can. There's a couple other linemen out there. I can't think of them, but dude,
Right.
go to be the Bears. Want to take something from Chicago? They went out there and they built themselves an offensive line through the draft and free agency. Go get some high priced offensive linemen. Go do that.
Broken Arrow says the new coach is going to pick his QB.
You're right, and his name's gonna be Shador Sanders. He's gonna be, there's my quarterback. And he might pick his new QB. It's just not gonna be in this draft. Just not in this draft. Look, I don't care if he picks it in the following year. Fine, whatever. Build the team, though. Build the team. Put an offensive line out there before you get someone else killed. That's what I'm saying.
I'm with you on the lineman, but I also believe that has to be built through the draft. So at least,
Yeah. So
I think you can find some good interior line. You know, I want tackles for that part, but yeah, if we can get
tackles for
some
what? The
interior-
draft?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the dude from Miami. I like Carter from Indiana.
and the boys from
There's
Utah.
another tackle. I think he's from Iowa. Durkin.
Yeah, one from Iowa, and there's two from Utah.
Yeah, Fanu and Luma, like they're both
Yeah.
Hawaiian or some shit. Yeah, them dudes. Or Samoan.
So-
Yeah, both them dudes.
Yeah, so I don't mind attacking the interior line in the offseason, handling that as much as possible.
I like a couple interior. I like Bregman from Oregon and then that Penn State dude. I like both them dudes too. I watched one dude had a mock draft and he took who did he take? He took Carnell Tate, and then he took an offensive lineman, then he took a safety in the second round from Toledo. And I'm like, listen, dude, we don't need no defense right now. Like, I get it. If you're going, like, I think the first 3 picks need to be exactly what we need, not best player available shit.
Okay.
Maybe best lineman available or best wide receiver available, but not best player. Like, that's what we need.
Fair.
Like, we can get a good safety in the 3rd round or whatever. If we're really having a problem with safety, you know, if that's how you want to be, then just get Caleb Downs at 6. Done. Safety position done. I mean, if we're going to do that, just might as well pick 6. Safety. Caleb Downs.
Listen, I wouldn't want to do that.
I don't want to draft any defense in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah. I'm only with drafting defensive. I mean, obviously, you got to, fill whatever holes from guys who leave in free agency that you can. But I think I do that with picks, maybe 4th round and later. But I'm with you. My first and seconds are going to the line for me, to the line, and honestly, I wouldn't even look at a wide receiver till 2nd round. This draft is supposedly deep with wide receivers.
And, hey, you could take that Indiana wide receiver. Sagard or whatever the hell his name is. That dude's good.
Number 80? Is that where number 80?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. He's pretty sure he reminds me of he reminds me of Brian Brennan. Taking it back. I don't know why. It was just when I see him play that's what I think of. But.
I mean, you can get him. You can get the dude from Illinois. You can get the other guy from USC, Wayne.
Yeah, there's lots of wide receivers, so that's what I'm saying. I'm taking care of my line in round 1, and then I'm going to my weapons in the 2nd, 3rd, and yeah, after 4th round and later, I'm just filling holes.
I'll be honest. I'm praying that tackle from Miami falls to us at 6.
I think he will. I mean, look.
I think he's a monster, and you can move him to a guard if you want. You can move him inside. Shit.
Yeah. If you look, I mean, clearly the Raiders and Jets will probably look QB, but then you got the Giants out. They could go lineman. That's probably, if there's a scary spot, that's probably your scare spot. Say the best QBs get a seat at the final table.
Yeah. Listen, I understand that, but they're not.
Who's after the Giants? Tennessee. I think that's where your boy goes, Tate.
I think you can go there too.
And so that leaves who's right in front of us.
The Giants are.
Okay, who's the next? Because we got 6. So that's
Tennessee.
2.
The Giants are 5. Tennessee's 4. Arizona.
Arizona. Okay. They could pick anything. Yeah, they could pick anything.
Well, you got to think Arvell Reese and Caleb Downs. I feel like might go in the top 5. I think Arvell Reese definitely does. So you got 2 quarterbacks, and Arvell Reese are 3 of those picks, and then Carnell Tate. That's 4 of those picks. So now you literally, the Giants, I think, are the only one.
That's picking a line. I mean, Arizona could pick a lineman. They could literally pick anything. Like, they could trade out.
I feel like they need to work on their defense.
That could be a spot for Downs if they want to, depending on
Downs. Arvell Reese could go there.
Buda Baker's situation, if they're trying to move him, or if I don't know what his contract's like. But yeah, so the Cardinals and Giants are your 2.
Bain, depending on what Bain does in this championship game, Bain can move up in that top 5.
Yeah.
I mean, he won't go to the Giants. The Giants got every defensive lineman you would want, but the problem is they can't stop the damn run.
So I think it's more likely than not we'll have an opportunity to take the best tackle on the board.
And that's the problem. People are like, why would I take a right tackle at 6?
Because you fucking need to. It doesn't matter.
I know.
That's one thing I hate about the NFL. I hate that about the NFL. You can't take this guy. Why not? I need it. And I don't want to lose this particular guy. I'm taking him. Like,
listen, unless I can trade down a couple spots and guarantee he's going to be there and make something up, I'll take him at 8, man, or I'll take him at 9.
That is single-handedly the one thing that I hate about the NFL draft. Is you can't take this player here. Why not? Like, that, to me, that is the mentality of a losing team. Like, if it's your guy, take him.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think DeJuan Jones can come back and play?
I can't trust it. At this point, I can't trust it. Like,
I'll still draft the dude, but I'm saying you could move dude inside or whatever at that point. If DeJuan can come back and play, and that dude was next to DeJuan, that makes his job a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, with DeJuan, you can come in and compete, but I'm not giving you the start. I'm not just you're the starter.
No, I wouldn't give him the job. I'd be like, hey, look, here's the deal. We're gonna figure some shit out here.
Yeah, and I mean, hopefully this injury hasn't derailed.
Joe Thomas was a left tackle, broken arrow.
Yeah.
You could draft left tackle all you want. That's the blind side boy up there.
Yeah.
You could draft the left tackle early. It's the right tackle that people say you can't do because it's not a lot of left-handed QBs, so they don't think that spot's significant enough.
Yeah.
Because right-handers, you're looking that way, so you're not worried about that. It's if someone's, blocking your blind side, that's a higher rated position.
Yeah, but we have a void at right tackle, so that to me that makes like why not? We literally need one.
I'm down to take it.
I mean, hell, Joe Alt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And look what ended up happening. They ended up having to use him at the right because their all-pro left tackle went down.
The later guy went down.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, that's to me that's bogus. If you need it and he's there, take him.
I would definitely take that. Dude is sick. How he stopped Ohio State's and he allowed one pressure, I think, or something maybe.
Yeah, he definitely showed off. I can't wait to see him play against Indiana. So
I like Ohio State's interior lineman too. What's his name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Big boy.
He's ready to go in the second round. But yeah, I like him too.
Yeah, he's like 6'5".
Big boy.
Yeah, 3-something, I think.
Bring him.
Yeah.
Because Joe may retire. Joe might stay. If Joe stays, then you can bring him in for a 1 year, whatever. Would you do that?
Joe Batonio?
Yeah.
I hope
if you draft your 2 tackles and bring some interior around them, would you keep them just, hey, you can go out there and play, but now you could be here to mentor some of this?
I guess. I guess.
You pick up Russ Wilson. Oh, Kurt, you could also trade us Joe Burrow because you guys don't want to use his talent.
He said he's already developed.
That's right. We don't need him.
I guess.
We want someone we can develop, and we have that already.
I guess. That's the only way. Like, yeah, that's the only way. Like, you could do that. It wouldn't be the worst. I would keep Bitonio before I kept Wyatt Teller. Don't tell his wife I said that, though.
Yeah, I know she'd go off.
Yeah, she'd go off on me.
So we're going to get rid of our whole offensive line, man. That's insane.
It's not that we're getting rid of them. It's just that's the way the contracts worked out.
Yeah, but we're not bringing nobody back, so let's get rid of them.
But they were all people like somebody was it you that sent me the thing on Wyatt Teller? Somebody sent me so, or nah, it was somebody else. Somebody's thinking, but it's like Wyatt Teller was like the third worst qualified guard in the league this year. So it was like,
what was he last? Or was the year before that? Before that, like
right? He's kind of gone. He's kind of declined every year.
He had a little shit year, but again, he also had nothing around him.
Yeah,
he had third string fucking offensive lineman around him.
But I mean, not to mention, pass blocking wasn't his bright spot anyway. He's a run blocker, so it's like, like we can kind of let you walk, bro. We can. Yeah, we can get it. We can get away with letting you walk.
So we're getting all new. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
one more year. One more.
I'm saying you could talk me into Joel before Wyatt, and definitely Conklin. Get Conklin out of here.
Get rid of Wyatt. Conklin's definitely gone.
Yeah.
You got DeJuan Jones coming back. He's the only one that's going to return besides Joel.
Move DeJuan back to the right.
Yeah, move him back to the right. Because then if he does show up and show out, cool. All right, you put Boy next to him, move him to the inside, killer. And then we got to get a center because Ethan's contract's up and he's fucking hurt too. So who knows if he's playing.
And that's the thing. Can we stop like going after whether it be free agency or whether it be draft guys with injury concerns? Because it's not working out in our favor. We're not getting lucky and getting the guys who. Oh, he had injury concerns, but miraculously stayed healthy his whole pro career. We're not getting those guys. We're getting the guys who have injury concerns and keep getting injured.
So we got Zach Minter at least. We still got him, right?
Center. Like Conklin had the injury concerns, and he's been hurt ever like when he's.
I mean, he had like 2 good years, and that was it.
Yeah. So can we let's do clean slate injury wise. Especially with the big boys, man. Like, yeah, that's all I want. Just the only guy like injury concern draft wise I'm willing to take a chance on.
Tyson.
Yeah, Jordan Tyson. That's only because.
Jalen.
Yes. but not. I mean, I like that, but he's got the one thing. Like I look at Jalen's work ethic, and it's like if his brother's anything like that, usually rubs off. I wanted TJ Watt coming out of college for the same reason. I'm like, if he has half the work ethic that JJ has, he's gonna be nice, and he did. So it's like when you see one brother and what they do, it usually trickles down.
That's how they grew up. Yeah.
Yeah. So like JJ, you see the strides he's taken in one season. All he got to do is stay. If he can stay healthy, and we know he's got the work ethic, I like.
I just don't. If he somehow fell to the 24th, I guess, but I don't see him falling.
I think that may work out for us because of the injury concerns. It may help. Yeah, well, he could fall out of the first, especially if he's not like a 4-4 guy. Yeah, because that's gonna be tell off.
He's not a 4-4 guy.
Yeah, he could fall to like that early second.
I think he's 4-5, 4-6. I think all of them, all the top guys, Malachi Lemon, Cornell Tate, they're all 4-5, 4-6.
All right, but we've been talking football for all freaking show, man.
That's all we need to talk about.
But we can't because it's a basketball game tonight. And Cavs play the Jazz. They're coming off a split with the Wolves. Got our butts kicked on Friday. Saturday was a little bit different. We returned the favor, and it was literally like the exact opposite game, right? Minnesota shot the lights out, smoked us, and then we come home and we shoot the lights out and smoke them.
Boy, Sammy Merrill's been killing it.
Everybody was killing, man. We tied an NBA record. We had 5 guys with 20.
Yeah.
Mobley, Donovan, Darius, Jalen, and Sam.
Sammy Merrill.
Yeah. Almost 6, because Jared had 16.
Yeah.
And so he was close. But like every time the Cavs win a big game, what do we say? Hey, is this the one that turns it around? Here we are again.
It's mid-season. Literally, this is it. Midway, right here. This game.
Is this the one that turns? Is the message received or like
everybody scored 20? That's the message.
But they got the Jazz tonight. Can we get a wire to wire? Can they beat the this should be a beatdown.
It all depends. Are you going to get the shit Jazz or are you going to get the Jazz? Because Markin and Nurkic, they'll be back playing. What Jazz team are you getting? Are you getting the one that got destroyed by 50 or are you going to get the one that, beat the Lakers the other night or whatever it was? We should be able to win.
Which Cavs team are you going to get? Are you going to
get
aggressive
Fridays
or even by half? Like, are we going to get? Because in the first half of that second was Rudy Gobert was punking Evan Mobley to me, and then Evan turned it up in the second half.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna? I think when it comes down to us, really, is are we making shots or not? When we're making shots, there's not a lot of teams in the league can beat us, and when we're not making shots, there's a lot of teams in the league that can beat us, including Utah. Yeah. Just is this the point? Is this it? Is this a turning point? Maybe they know what's at stake. This is the time last year when Indiana kind of kickstarted their season. Can we do the same thing?
It has to be. This has to be the point. You're halfway through the season. This is it. This is where you got to start throwing your gears out there and winding up. Because then when the All-Star break comes, you can coast in third gear for a little bit. During that break, you got that break, you can rest. Coming out that break, you throw that thing right back throw it right in the fourth, and you start going.
All right. Who was it? I know Kenny still freaking experimenting and stuff. He hit us the other night with the starting Donovan at the 3. The last game he started Sam. Is Kenny is he gonna settle into a lineup?
He's got to at some point, right? You just think he would have to.
And I don't know is Jalen in the doghouse? He hadn't started. I know DeAndre is. DeAndre is playing himself out of the rotate, damn near out of the rotation, bro.
Playing himself damn near off the team.
Yeah. And that's terrible. He got here last season. He was. I don't know what's up with him.
Maybe they're holding him back.
They gave him the whole second unit. That's why he's supposed to come out the bench. So you can freaking ball out.
Yeah.
But
DeAndre doesn't do shit.
Nah. Jared is kind of coming back to life. Now that his hand's feeling better, had the damn near broken fingers or whatnot.
Hey, there's no worries when you got Money Merrill, though. Don't worry about it.
And the other thing, turnovers. See, that's the biggest thing in that Minnesota segment. I think we had 9 turnovers for that game. And the results were 146 points. We can take care of the ball.
And create turnovers. There was 2 steals in a matter of 10 seconds. I think it was Merrill. Money Merrill stole the ball twice in a matter of 10 seconds.
Let me see who we got next. Bing, 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 bing. Because this one should be a gimme. If they don't beat Utah, I'm not watching basketball no more for the rest of the season.
There you go. You heard it first right here.
That's a challenge, Scabs. We got Philly twice, and then next Monday is the big one. Martin Luther MLK Day.
Who we playing?
OKC at home.
Oh, that's not the big one. Smoked.
She said we're gonna get smoked.
The big one is Philly. We got to beat the East. Let's worry about the East before we worry about the West.
Well, we got a back-to-back with them, and it's not a home and home. It's we got back-to-back in Philly, Wednesday and Friday, and then we get the weekend break, and then MLK Day we play the Thunder. I think that's an Amazon Prime game.
Well, I don't know.
So yeah, if we are who we think we are, we're gonna find out this week.
We are definitely gonna find out.
Yeah, because we can see the young boy. And Philly got two of the most exciting young boys in the game, Maxey and VJ.
Here's the deal: we better split these 4 games at least. Split. That's the least of what we better do.
I'm looking for the sweep. I think we can sweep Philly. I'm calling. They better do it.
Yeah, that's winning 3 games. And we could say we might lose to OKC, but let's get 2 out of the 4 at least. That's the least of it all. We better win 2.
2 out of the 4 you count tonight. Now we should go 3-1.
I hope we do.
3-1. I'm calling 3-1.
I hope we do. I'm just saying, in their minds, they better win tonight, and they better take down Philly at least one of them times. Or if they don't, they better take OKC out, and OKC better not be over there. Well, we're gonna arrest these guys. What?
No, I don't see them resting. I mean, OKC, they quote unquote struggling. It'd be nice to have their kind of struggles.
They are struggling. They don't win.
Up to 7 losses now.
Yeah, they're getting near that double digits.
Yeah, but you got them. You saying 2 out of 4? I'm saying 3-1.
No, I'm saying that should be the least. I think 3-1.
Right, you're saying at least.
I think we can beat Philly twice. It's just a matter if we will.
Yeah, like I said, they're both on the road, so that is tougher than it appears. But hell, honestly, we play better on the road than we do.
Yeah, we're better on the road than we are at home.
Trash at home. Like, I think we lost
insane.
more home games this year than we have like the last two seasons.
That's crazy.
If I'm not mistaken. Not combined, just individually though. But yeah, and before we get out of here, man, I'm gonna send a shout out. Surprising shout out. Shout out to the Cleveland Guardians. Why? Because they reached an arbitration or agreement with Stephen Kwan before arbitration. So he will be a Guardian for at least one more season. Unless they trade him.
Way to do your job. Way to do your job, Guardians.
Unless they trade him before the season starts. Yeah, man.
Couldn't get Alex Brigman. Couldn't get none of these other guys. Way to keep the guy we had already.
Right. Who are like signing for reasonable amounts of money. Where Brigman was like $7 for $150.
That would have been great to have Brigman, but hey, it's all right, man.
Yeah. Who was another? Pete Alonso. His contract wasn't ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The Guardians.
Yeah. Hoping, man, start a GoFundMe. Can we get a GoFundMe going for the Guardians so we get some players? Is that allowed?
Oh, yeah, this right here. There we go. If anybody knows who that is, that's what Cleveland Sports is. That's the new mascot of all the Cleveland teams right there.
Yeah, I'm going to check on that. See if we start a GoFundMe for the Guardians so we can get some free agents up in here.
They started GoFundMe. I mean, people get $1.5 million nowadays just for the fuck of it. So,
all right, man.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe too. Everybody donate.
All right, what you got, man? Before we get out of here,
Browns don't draft a quarterback. Oh no, man! Listen, hopefully this coaching search gets concluded in the next week or two. Get everything situated. Don't prolong this. I mean, if Harbaugh, he says he's going to nail his three to four teams, by by the end of that weekend, so let's see what he says.
Right.
And people are saying what they are, but we all know this smells a lot like a Deshaun Watson trade where it was 3 teams and all of a sudden we wound up winning, which Haslam will probably give him the Brinks truck for it. Teams are willing to give him 18, we'll give him 25. And cool, hey, pay the $25 million. As long as this dude's not taking full control of everything, I don't want that aspect. That's the aspect about Harbaugh I do not want. Full control and all this picking his own shit garbage.
Yeah.
No. We'll give you the money. You're going to live with Barry. If it doesn't work out, then we'll figure it out after that. But that's it. Come in, make that happen. Cavs, start shifting gears, dude. Enough being in neutral. Slam that bitch in the first and let's start going. Because it's time. It is time now. Hey, for all you sports fans, if you watch MMA, you watch boxing, there's a lot coming up. Especially, you got MMA next week. That's the White House card. That thing is going to be insane. Good fights all up and down it. Week after, you got Shakur Stevenson and T.O. fighting. Great card. You got a lot of good stuff coming up sports-wise. Just because football might be ending doesn't mean sports has to go away.
There you go. Also, when's my boy fight again? Abdullah. I gotta keep an eye on him. See when he scraps again. Newly crowned champion, Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah,
Cleveland's own. But yeah, other than that, man, hey, shout out to everybody over at Network 216. Head over to their YouTube page. Go ahead and subscribe. Great content over there. Shout out to Fatty and all the fellas. Yep, see us right there, man. GameTime216 available on Network 216. If you want to hear more from Big Mike, bam, head over to the Man Cave Media LLC YouTube page. Again, hit that sub button, turn the bells on so you know when they are there. Bringing the noise. And what y'all got going for the rest of the week?
We got Sports Madness tomorrow. 12:30 we start going live, talking all sorts of shit. You're going to hear Scully cry a little bit in the last hour about how he's got to fire everybody, trade everybody. He's ready for the Eagles to be done with their shit. I'll talk more Cleveland stuff. We'll get way in depth in these playoffs. Talk about what's going to come, what's going to happen, and who knows what else get thrown in there. And then you got Off the Rails on Thursday. And that could be anything and everything or nothing at all. Who knows what's going to happen on that show? You never know. So come check us out.
There you go. If you want to hear me run my yapping some more, head over to the Audible Sports Podcast YouTube page. Thursday, we're doing our Thursday night post game. We'll be recapping the playoffs, everything that happened this week, including tonight's game. And then we'll be giving you our thoughts on what's coming up for the divisional round in the NFL playoffs. And then Friday, the original Audible Sports Podcast, Sports Beats Life and Culture. Me and the homie WildCard Mar. We talk about a little bit of everything, man. The goings on in planet Earth. And we'll find something to talk about Friday. Still no, we got MLK weekend coming up, so it'll probably be something themed around that. And we also talk about men's mental health, so make sure you tap in. If for nothing else, tap in for that segment, man. We have some deep, engaging conversations. Last week's conversation was actually pretty solid. We talked about why men don't open up to their significant others or the women's in their life, man. Turned out to be like a pretty good convo. So, yeah, other than that, hey, appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. Do us the biggest favor before we get out of here. Click. Hit that thumbs up, sub if you're new, turn the notifications on so you know the next time that we are here talking all things Cleveland, which is Mondays and Wednesdays at 2:16 Eastern. And just remember, man, when you hear them dogs barking, the pound is in the building. Until Wednesday, peace.